Every Friday, as we wrap up our broadcast week, the team at Local Waste presents a little something we present called Trash Talk. All right. For anybody that may be concerned, though I'm doing this from a home studio, my partner in life, my partner in crime, my wife, Carrie, has taken our little 5-year-old and they've gone for a little walk. So I can read your emails uncensored, like this one from Lauren, who writes in to say, sometimes I look at Ryan's Twitter account to see if I missed a good guest. And yesterday, this is now 2 days ago, he said that private is better than public with regards to the vaccine registration website. And then later, Ryan lauded the public health system regarding his COVID testing. I thought, really? As a public servant, I can tell you that first, much of our IT is contracted out. Second, there have been major cuts over the past few years, and many of our systems are old because of a lack of investment. They're laughable. Lauren says on budget day, remember, Albertans, you get what you pay for. I wonder if Ryan and his family would have had such a good experience with COVID testing if we didn't have public health care. Well, Lauren, I was kidding, mostly, but I appreciate your email and thanks for your public service. How about this one from Robert, who writes in and says, earmuffs, Wyatt. Well, good thing is, Robert, he's outside right now. Robert says, hey, you want to be white tough guys? I got something to tell you. A fellow white man here, well, Métis, but whatever. Leave these hijabi Muslim women alone. What's next? You going to beat up some cowboys because you don't like their head coverings? I suspect not, says Robert. I got some news for you guys. These people are and always will be welcome in my community, my business, my home, and my family. You, sir, on the other hand, are not. So why don't you do us all a favor? Grab your wife, Karen, pack your shit, including your tiki torches, and get back to wherever your land-stealing ancestors came from. That from Robert, who is Team Raisin and Team Pineapple Pizza. What an email from Robert. We got this one from David, who says, I finally hit my limit on petty political outrage. Today, I read some really unreal comments by people on social media who I can only describe as being extremely emotional over the dropping of the Mr. and Mrs. on the potato head toy, like a toy based on a potato. The final straw that has broken this camel's back, says David. With everything going on in the world, global warming, climate change, a pandemic, the rise of white supremacy, and the list goes on. The hill to die on is the removal of imposed gender identities on toy potatoes. How about we let the kids decide where on the gender spectrum their enchanted potato falls? We have many other pressing matters requiring our attention. Perhaps we can save some outrage for some real world problems. This debacle is small potatoes in comparison. That from David. And our final trash talk today comes from Gwen, who says, Ryan, I listen in every day from Chestermere, Alberta. I'm writing to voice my displeasure with this government. Number one, fiscal responsibility. I have never in my 53 years seen such a lack of respect for my tax dollars, including that gamble on Keystone XL. Number two, responsible resource development. If anybody's paying attention, water's the next oil. Wars will be fought over clean, fresh water. On this file, Jason Nixon and Jason Kenney need to resign. And number three, on jobs. As the mother of 3 young men, I have grave concerns about their ability and their choice to stay in Alberta. The promised jobs were only for one sector and have not materialized. Doublespeak and gaslighting are no longer tolerated. Where are the jobs? That from Gwen, talking trash out of Strathmore, Alberta. You can send us your trash talk 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to our Real Talk email inbox, talk@ryanjesperson.com. What a day. What a week. We'll be back at it live Monday morning at 8:30 Mountain Time. Have a great weekend, Real Talkers.